Well,
Are you
thank
gonna
you,
come in,
Lynn.
Marty?
Is
Good to
Ron
see
here?
you
Is he
here. Thank you
okay?
for. Yes,
Hey,
Ron
Ron, how
is
are you?
here.
Didn't hear you. I was listening on the phone while moving around on YouTube. Thank you, tech geniuses. I would hire you to be my boss in a heartbeat. And I'm getting very difficult and restrictive when it comes to hiring nowadays. Very selective. So you guys are impressive. I thank all of the incredible founders who are here Friday night, evening. And I understand the topic is about single sign-on, but we want to talk a little bit about other varieties since you are here, out of respect for your time and for what Lynn and Ron and all of you do. Let me share my entire screen. So if we see some privacy, please keep it down. I know we're live, but that's totally fine. All right. So as of today, we have launched a new Onpassive website. And take a moment and navigate on that. Shortly, we're going to have it replicated to all of you. It's very different and more unique than the ones before for a couple of reasons. I'll share that right now with you. So this is the first scroll down. Scroll down without clicking anything. Perhaps don't forget, each one here is almost like a whole website, whether the blog, the career, the video website, okay? Before we go to the careers website, it is time to ramp up our products pace and production. You're gonna see some new icons and logos we haven't seen before right there in the face. O-Doodle, O-Booking, and more access with the same exact login there. O-Connect right there in the middle, and all of this stuff that we know about and we've been working on. And trust me, I get nervous. I understand, you know, when you come here with a bunch of engineers and wizards, you have to do your homework. So I always have to up my game when I come here because there are sharper people than I am. And I want to make sure, hey, you know what? We know something too. And oh, traffic is added. It's a whole thing. Oh, my life. Oh, host. Yeah, isn't it a product? And so on and on and on and on. Okay, so our same login, single login will be the same, but it will open more tools and more windows for us, all right? And more products and more features. And I'll tell you the whole theory about, but let me brag a little bit before we do that. So now we are picking up pace. When do we have a new website for Onpassive? Not in 2 weeks, in 1 week. So next Friday, hopefully by this time, God's will, we will come here and we will see a brand new website. Yet, we don't diminish what we built. Compounded effort, compounded business model, stacking the cool. This website is exclusive for our O-Hire portion, and it is targeting for our branch in Hyderabad or for India at the moment, soon to be expanded to more locations and more regions, as we know. So take the time to navigate. Everyone is a whole website on its own. And this is the Onpassive blog. We've changed it. That's the good news. The bad news is only going to last for another week. So next week, you're going to come to the blog. It's going to be a different design. That's how fast things are. You're going to have a completely new blog next week. All right. So we are ramping things up. New blog, new Onpassive.com website, and Onpassive founder's position is coming to an end, as we all know. So a while ago, I decided the whole theory of the single sign-on. While I am on my computer here, I'm going to share a couple of things with you. I decided I want to give value to my fellow friends, and they are a little bit of a bunch. To be exact, the number is around 8 billion friends. I decided, what can I do? Those who know me and don't know me, I don't care about the personal connection, but I feel it's an obligation. If I know something, if I have the ability to do something, why not do the effort to do it, okay? And or to make it happen. And I took the initiative, and now we have so many incredible forces with us, like yourself, to ensure that we will reach that ambition. Making 8 billion people's life easier and save them time. When you save them time, they're going to have the ability to get what's more important done, what matters more to them than being slaves to technology and systems and platforms. If we free them up for more time, they have more energy, less frustration, they're going to be more productive. Ultimately, I believe it's going to increase their lifespan. We discussed this with another new member of our professors today, somebody in the new departments that we are launching. And we believe that by saving everybody's time, like 1 to 2 hours a day, I'm gonna play with my calculator, okay? So 8 billion times 2 a day, that's like 16 billion times 30 a month, times 12 a year, all right? So I'm gonna play with it if you allow me to. So we're gonna have 16 billion a day. That's 16, and you put 9 zeros, okay? Time 30 or 365 one time, all right? That's what we save them in a day. It broke my calculator. Apparently, I have to upgrade my digits and my numbers, all right? It's trillions of man hours what you will save, and that's doing good for humanity. So that is the main purpose of combining everything, reorganizing the whole digital ecosystem in one single shop, one single platform, and doing it. But to my tech fellows, they know there's something called Smart Link. And remember, we have O-Tracker. So we have the ability to capture anyone who interacts with our hundreds, ultimately millions and millions of websites and portals. So let me give you an idea how many, okay? Day one, we're gonna have, if we start with like 5 websites on the low end, we're gonna have 5 to 10 million as of now, not adding any more customers before or up until now, all right? So day one, 1 million, I'm not, even, I'm rounding that up to the lower part. So 1 million times 5 website. Day one, we start with how many? 5 million websites. So there are going to be many millions. So come 100 days later, you're going to have hundreds of millions, all right? So, and the new customers, and everybody has that. So if somebody joins today, and we've been in business for a year, day one, they're going to have well over, say, 400 websites. All right. This brings up one idea. So everybody can think, how are you going to like do all of that? It's simple. I have to tell you something. A lot of people accuse me for being genius. I'm not. Okay, so it is plain English. You got 8 billion people, 5 billion of them go online, and I'm gonna. The reason I kept my browser open here because it's gonna kind of expand your thinking. It's a piece of cake. Okay, you just have to know the math and you know, connect things together, piece of the puzzles. Now, those 5 billion, they don't have the same interest. You see why we have uh, every week a new website and all that, and you go to the back office, like you have so many links, right? Okay, remember this? Like you have so many links, and that's before we even complete all the products we have. Okay, so the year, to my knowledge, last time I checked, it was 365 days, and that's nothing. So if I have 365 good leaders, not even 1,000, okay, I have Lynn Nakamoto with a good story. I have Bob, I have Vincent, I have Colin, I have Oliver or Willow or any of you here, okay, Ron, of course, Chris, everybody has a story, okay? Chris comes up with the O-Bless story. The tech guys, they would focus on once, you know, on the single sign-on. Another guy would, you know, be impressed about O-Staff. Jeff Morlock would talk about, you know, the impact of humanity. Everybody would have a story. So if we only have 365 different stories, package them on a different website, right? Whether it's a product, whether it's an impact, whether it's an effect that we have, we got 365 different stories to tell. So if you hear it from one, I mean, we don't even have enough days to tell every story in the year. So that means it's going to take us 2 years to repeat something. Okay? See how simple it is? 365 different things. Now, if somebody doesn't connect with 3, like living right now, with a heartbeat, and they don't connect with any of the 365 stories, what do you want them for? They connect with O-Cademy Impact. So that's enough. So we have a circle or a cycle of 365 different stories year round, okay? And every day it's done for you. You come in, you have a website, location, digital real estate property, perfected with all the whistles, with all the licensing, with all the compliance done for you, piece of cake. I'm not doing it. There's some brilliant people are doing it, okay? And that will change automatically on passive, on our shoulder, on passive, right? You do that, you wake up tomorrow, no matter what time, it's a new, brand new website. So we have 365 shots a year, if not more. Okay, you're talking about if we have a unique event, we have a different funnel, a different website for it. So say 400. If somebody comes in after we have been, you know, a year in business, they're going to have at least 400 websites day one, not after another. And now the next year, they're going to compound. We don't throw anything we make, okay? There's a very ugly Russian saying, I don't think, you know, you want to get trapped with any of the details, but get the analogy. They tell you, don't throw anything, you know, in Russian, okay? Even the rat, one day you might have a use for it. So how could we use something like, you know, throw something like, you know, a beautiful, nice website like the one we did today, or the blogger. So we don't throw anything. Everything we do, we compound, okay? We build on it. So that's the brilliance about Onpassive. You have so many shots to get something. Now, here's what I want to tell our tech guys. You know Smart Link, okay? You know O-Tracker. You have a lot of things. Any click on any device, we have the ability to capture them. On any of the hundreds of areas of interest, whether it's a product, whether it's impact, whether it's finance, whether it's education, communication, humanitarian, you name it, social, they've got to like something or have an interest. That's why they're online. A smart link. You click there, it's already hooking you up, reeling you in through the email. So that's even beyond the single sign-on. Now, similarly, okay, you understand if you're following through, we also believe in the smartphone era. So as much as I encourage everybody to enjoy the design and all of that, the fancy stuff, especially videos, etc., on bigger screen, but at the end of the day, we're connected through the mobile devices. And that's not going to go anywhere. It's going to have just, okay. So we're connecting people with their identity, like you're holding their social security number in your pocket. All right, you're going to have that domain name. You're not going to go away if I have ronhalbert.com. You're not going to go away. I have your identity, okay? And it's not by force. I mean, this is a good value for you. You're not going to mind. I'm giving you all of this massive value for peanuts, and instantly, without lifting a finger, golden platter, literally. And then we compound on that. And anybody on any stop, they go there, okay, not before the single sign-on, any click, that smart link is going to capture them. But also, we believe in mobile apps, etc. So any click or any interaction, and they click that down, it's over. All right, you got them in, and now you got so many. And if you think like 30, 40 products, what's displayed on the website right now, remember, we didn't start, okay? So don't judge yet. We have more, okay? I think you have an idea. So there's more physical products. There's more, things in academia. There's more things in human, so many, okay? And I think you will enjoy the harvest of that. It's that simple. So smart link, smart registration, smart devices. Go to one gate that you get everything, and once you have a reason for it. We're going to hold your social security, your identity card if you don't have that. All right. Going to give you a royal treatment inside, and you have no reason to go. So now forget the 5 billion right now. I'm going to show you something that will make you think. Okay. So as of now, let's take a look at the global population. All right. As of today, this is a live clock meter. All right. And this is how many today? Not even 500,000, right? New people. Okay. How many addition this year so far? And we're approaching half year, 56 million. So can we round it up, like, at this pace, we're going to have roughly 110 million a year. All right. That's the growth of human birth population. Okay. Growth in our population. All right. So those are new people. You know that the internet is going much faster than that? Because if 200,000 a day, we have nearly 500,000 new users added to the World Wide Web every day. Every year, last year, close to 200 million. I just had that open for you. So right now, 5 billion, okay? See it on the screen. And they, annual, roughly 200 million, but 110 million new people. So the internet is going faster than newcomers to this planet. 500,000 today, 200,000 new people. Their future is digital, all right? So If we just capture those by the time they're, using the internet at this space. But what if people decide in those 2 extra hours a day they would breed more? I'm just saying. So we will have a better fertility. I'm just saying. Okay, so we will increase lifespan. We will increase the human population, the growth. All right, and we will be able to accomplish more because our time is the most precious asset we have. Okay, it's more precious than money itself because you're not limited to what you could achieve. So that's been said. Okay, when I decided I'm going to make the life of 8 billion friends easier, all right, and it's for the first time ever, because we're not driven by profit, for the first time, a company is treating your life, including finance, money, effort, business, all of it, as it's ours. We treat it as it's ours, and we take care of it. So you have a better and a more concrete way of succeeding because we have been this way around. All right, so if we target on the average, how many people a year? Okay, 200 new million people that are going online added. Those people need to start choosing things. What do they do online? They communicate, they do business, they interact, right? They learn, they get educated or provide education, etc. So they have something to do. All right, those 200 million newcomers every year. All right, keep it at that. Now, before the generations before them, like our generation and before, there was a generational gap and disconnect. Like, the internet, as you see, and the digital world is going so fast. But if you're like me, we slow down in our learning as we grow. So we get intimidated by learning new stuff. How many people, that's not for me. I have no chance. That's it. They get to a point, they're not even open to learn. Even they could. So that's a problem. Those people will be left behind if we keep going so fast, but they're, it's not like they're dead. They're still here. So we cannot count a solution without them, right? And for the newcomers, it's a beautiful opportunity, the baby boomers and the millennial, okay? Because they come and they don't have to go through what we went through. The learning, the searching. The most wasted time ever is looking for lost things or unfound things. Lose your car key, spend half an hour looking for it, and it was in your pocket. Okay, and can you imagine if you need to look for 50, 60 essential products? And by the time you use it and waste 2-3 months or more, a couple much money, okay? So and so money on it, that's not for me, okay? Or that's unethical, or they're not doing what they promised, right? And you move on to the next one and next one. Can you imagine how much time we're going to save for those new generations when they come in? It's all connected, integrated together. You don't have to look. There's one place. There's not internet. There's one place called Onpassive. That's all you need. There's not one place, not Onpassive. There's not internet. There's my identity. You're born, newbaby.com. New baby was born today.com. All right. In 18 years from now, they're going to have their property reserved for them without even sweating. So this is what we do. We cut time, we make it easy, okay? Turn something overwhelming, scattered, unorganized, happened by accidents, by monopoly, by manipulation, by some funny stories, and some are good, but for the most part, timing helped them. People lost their mind, okay, when they had the ability to be on a social media platform where they can type and everybody else can see it. Mind-boggling. Wait until we give everybody their own platform. You type, you draw, you talk, you video, you do whatever you want in one place, and that's your name on it. Not so and so slash, Lily Lane. Are you the one who called me ugly? I was driving somewhere in Washington. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I will heal. I'm looking for a doctor, therapist. Thank you. Good to see you, Lily. That was funny. I appreciate that. Yeah. And when people think they have any ownership is just incredible. They want to be count. They want to be heard, right? So censoring and muting people and oppressing them, it just explosive. I mean, it hurts. So when you give everybody their own platform and there's no limit for what they can achieve using that, I'm telling you, just look when people got the ability to post 140 characters, then 280 with so many restrictions. Now you have a website, you have a blog, you have products, pages, portals, capture pages, anything you want, video, conferencing in any language, play with that. You see, so all we did is the internet. As you see, there's a massive growth. It's incredible. If we're going to count something after water and oxygen, it will be internet or technology. All right. So the third essential thing of our life, okay, add to it freedom, security. Those are essentials, basic. Okay, finance, all that, all those requirements to our sanity. So if we provide that, we're reorganizing, remodeling the internet in a much more ethical way that the internet never seen before. That's the story of a single sign-on. Simplicity, cut time, better lifespan, better productivity, and give people more within their 24 hours, limited time they have, and the remaining balance of their lifespan, if they have, another 10 years, can you imagine they saved like 5 hours? Or if somebody had to leave their job, okay, not have to, I mean, they have the ability to leave a job that was taking 40, 50 hours a week from their life, literally, okay, and now they have the luxury to quit, resign, ditch that underpaying opportunity and those 40 hours a week. But again, when you have a job, by the time you sleep and the commute time and all that, basically you have nothing in life. All right. Yeah, you get a week, a year, and or 2 weeks. What can you do with it? But if you're able to help people get that freedom, time freedom, what can they do in it? Remember, I know most of us are hungry, but once you fill that tank, immediately you're going to be a better human being immediately. And I'm not saying that you're not good now. You're going to get more. You're going to have the ability to be more effective. You have things you wish you would do, but you know what? Money's tight. I wish I could, but I can't. We're going to cross or delete and destroy that I can't. Okay, yes, you can. Yes, you certainly can. It doesn't have to cost you your life to be captivated by something, and by the time you retire, you got no juice. They milked you. I mean, when you retire, like say in your 60s or so, right? Come on, they took your best, most precious days. So we want to help people, be more educated, have a stronger economy. I mean, it's what we're doing is just we're organizing, okay, reorganizing everything. Wealth, we're not creating that. Technology, we're not, we're just making it connected and make more sense with that single sign-on. That first click on any of our websites, millions of websites, it will be the start of your your new life. All right. So obviously you are in before that crowd, but future customers, anywhere they click, smart link, smart registration, smart devices, single sign-on. You understand why I'm crazy excited and ugly? That's all I have for you today. I hope it makes sense, and I hope it added value to you. So we have a new website. We have a new blog. We are improving things. And next Wednesday, I'm not sure if I'm going to be there, but it depends on the 360 leaders if they allow us to come. But if not, then they will let you know the date. Okay, of the final day that we're able to register. So the registration form is going to be removed. And after that, any content related to founders will be removed. Okay, so we're going to focus on that single sign-on. We're going to start opening a new dashboard that will be called Onpassive temporarily until you have jeffreymorlock.com or whatever your identity is, okay, and /login, and you'll be able to log in from there. Can you ban Onpassive? Can you stop it? How? So we're not going to Onpassive. We're not relying on that as onpassive.com, not relying on ofounders.net. Everything is integrated. Integration. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you, Lynn, for having me and allowing me to come.